have the audacity. Quick little story time. So my brother, with his black ass and his white wife, got into a verbal altercation today, and he decided before things get a little bit too heated, I'm gonna pick up a couple things and leave. So y'all, in the midst of him picking up a couple things and trying to leave, she called the cops and said he hit her. So let me describe my brother. My brother is like 6'2", 200 pounds, muscle. She's 4 foot, nothing, frail and pale. Now, if he had thumped her, she would have had a mark on her, but case closed, he did it. Enough said, he was arrested. He gets bonded out, XYZ, they get into another verbal altercation over the phone. He asked her why she did what she did. And this woman, with her whole chest, said, because you were getting out of line, I had to put you back in your place. He gonna ask me, well, Jay, what would you do? What would I do? Probably would be illegal, but the legal thing I would do, divorce. You don't want a divorce? Well, here's some advice. Go back to your massa, boy.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakah Kudash. And double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayatah Davadah. And to the Akim and Akwat, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and so-called Native Americans whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah, Shalom to you, Mashmacha. It's your Hakarab coming at you with another one there. You see the clip. You saw it. Jay brother, he's sweeter than the candy cane. Sweeter than the candy cane, but that ain't what this is about, though. See, this is about these wicked-ass devils. As a matter of fact, let's open up with this one, right? Isaiah 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. But let's go get that in another translation. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the NIV, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's the NLT. Let's get that one. Slakia. What it says right there, in the NLT translation, Isaiah 10 and verse 1. What sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws. You see that? And that's what these people have done. They have issued unfair laws. To whereas they made the law to whereas it ain't even got to have no evidence. All the woman got to do is say you hit her. And your ass going down, buddy. All she got to do is say it. She could be in an emotional wreck. And all she got to say is, he hit me. You going down. No evidence, no proof of that, and none of that shit. You going down. See? But then you got these damn Edomites running around telling me, yeah, I'm a Christian. Yes, I'm God. You some damn devils. See? You some damn devils. So going back to that, though, in the KJV, and what it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. You see that? They have set up laws to oppress, especially our people. See? They don't follow none of this stuff, man. When they took laws out of our text and said, thou shalt not commit murder, they took that thing. They didn't apply it to themselves. They were just using that. They was just instituting that law within our stuff to their society, to their governing society for their own protection. Because they was doing what? They was committing murder, but they was just setting that up in their society so that to protect themselves, so that you wouldn't murder them. That's really why they did it. See? And they set up unlawful, unrighteous decrees. That's an unrighteous decree. If a woman just call and say that you hit her, No evidence, no witness, no nothing to verify. It's just her word against yours, and you going down without no evidence, no nothing to verify or prove that. You going down. And they use Jake women to persecute the men of our nation. How much more snaky ass Edomite that you got? You really going down. Now you know damn well, like the dude said, if you even thump her and thump they motherfucking asses, you gonna see a red mark on they pasty asses. So if they ain't see no mark period on her ass, why they even take him down? Why did he have to waste his money and bail out? Because of the unrighteous decrees that these devils set up to persecute the Israelite man. See? They are your enemies. See? They your motherfucking enemies. Because according to according to what the scriptures say, if these people want to say, that's why these scriptures, it ain't got nothing to do with them. Because if they was going according to what the scriptures say, as they said, oh yeah, I'm a Christian. Oh yeah, if you was, well, you will apply this then. Deuteronomy, let me grab this one first. Deuteronomy 19th chapter, which is, this ain't got nothing to do with them. This is for Israelites, right? But just making a point, what it says, Deuteronomy 19 and 15. One witness shall not rise up against a man for any iniquity or for any sin, in any sin that he sinneth. At the mouth of two witnesses or at the mouth of three witnesses shall the matter be established. So I'm just reading that to show that, look, you can't use no one witness to say, did he do this to you? Yeah, he hit me. Okay, where's the bruise at? Oh, I don't have any bruises. Your pasty ass ain't got no bruises. Well, evidently he didn't hit you then. But they still take you down. Why? Because they're unrighteous, man. They're unrighteous. And you ain't gonna tell me that some Jake came and arrested him. No, it was an Edomite that came to the rescue of that Edomite. And took the brother down for what? He ain't did shit. You ain't supposed to hold him accountable or guilty of something that was done when it's just one witness, when it's just somebody, your word against theirs. It has to be witnesses or evidence to verify that this thing happened. See? But when it comes to our people, they don't need no evidence or no witnesses for your ass. You going down. See? These people was wicked as hell, man. It's just a quick hit, though, right? But let's grab this one. 2 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, starting at verse 1. It says what? This is the third time I am coming to you. In the mouth of two or three witnesses shall every word be established. You see that? So you just can't say something according to what you want to say. Yeah, he hit me. Okay, where's the evidence? No evidence. Where's the witnesses? No witnesses. Well, that man ain't did it. First of all, if you ain't got no evidence, that shows he didn't hit you. Then if you ain't got no witnesses, he really didn't do what you said he did. See? These people are unrighteous, man. See? They unrighteous than a motherfucker. See, that's just, and then on top of that, if somebody bearing false witness on you, guess what? They supposed to receive the judgment of that false witness, bearing false witness on you. Whatever penalty you would go through, once again, that's why I said these scriptures is only for the Israelites. But first of all, when Yahushua get here, they gonna be a person. These heathens gonna get it according to what's listed in our text. See, if you motherfuckers been bearing false witness, you receiving your judgment for the penalty of that false witness, and you're gonna get the punishment that was due for that person who you was bearing false witness on. See, these motherfuckers is something else. But going into that, Slakia. But matter of fact, let me grab it real quick, because when you go into the book of Susanna, right? Let me grab that real quick. Let's go into the book of Susanna real quick, right? Now, I'm just doing this just to make the point. Now, you had wicked ass Israelites, some wicked ass Israelite two of them at that, was doing what? They wanted to go and they wanted to commit the act of adultery with this sister. Let's go down to the point though, for the sake of time. Right? Let's grab 16. Just getting straight to the point. And it says what? And there was nobody. Matter of fact, let's grab this. Let's go up a little bit. Right? Oh my fucking God. Slakia, man, Slakia. Before I was fucking rudely interrupted. Shit. So Zata 1 and verse 13. You know what? I'm gonna just start at 14. So when they were gone out, they parted the one from the other, and turning back again, they came to the same place. And after that, they had asked one another the cause. They acknowledged their lust. Then appointed they a time both together when they might find her alone. Now these two Israelites was doing what? They was basically trying to seduce her, wicked asses, seduce her to commit adultery with them. Right? But I'm getting to the point based on bearing false witness on somebody, right? And it says, verse 16, and there was nobody there to save but the two elders that had hid themselves and watched her. Then she said to her maids, bring me oil and washing balls, and shut the garden doors, that I may wash me. And they did as she bade them, and shut the garden doors, and went out themselves at private doors to fetch the things that she had commanded them. But they saw not the elders, because they were hid. Now when the maids were gone forth, the two elders rose up and ran unto her, saying, behold, the garden doors are shut, that no man can see us, and we are in love with thee. Therefore consent unto us and lie with us. Meaning these motherfuckers basically told her, hey, come on, let's do a threesome. I want to hit it and he want to hit it. After he first and I'm second. He first and I'm second. I'm first and he second. You know, if thou wilt not, we will bear witness against thee that a young man was with thee, and therefore thou didst send away thy maids from thee. Now, the point I'm going into is that what? Bearing false witness on somebody, right? You're supposed to receive whatever punishment that person will receive because you're bearing false witness on them, and that's why it was two of them. Because by 2 or 3 witnesses, it shall be confirmed that this is the, roughly paraphrase, this is the matter, right? That you can be found guilty of these 2 witnesses. See, so you supposed to receive the judgment if they be found out that the false witness that they did, the penalty that you would have received from that judgment. They would receive it if they found out that let's go down to the point though, that they was lying, right? And this is the point that I want to make though. I don't want to get into it. It says what? Let's start, I'll start at 55. And Daniel said, very well, thou hast lied against thy own head, for even now the angel of Yahweh had received the sentence of Yahweh to cut thee in two. So he put him aside and commanded the other, and said unto him, O thou seed of Canaan, meaning an Israelite that was in of our land, but it's telling you right here, it says, O thou seed of Canaan, what is talking about? And not of Judah. What is it talking about? This individual was from the northern kingdom. So you had an Israelite from the southern kingdom, and you had an Israelite from the northern kingdom, right? And it says, beauty had deceived thee, and lust had perverted thy heart. Thus have ye dealt with the daughters of Yasharallah, what it says, the daughters of Israel, and they feared not, and they for fear companied with you. So it says what? This Israelite from the northern kingdom, he was doing this same thing with other women of the northern kingdom that was already taken by motherfuckers. Meaning bearing false witness. If you don't give me no pussy, I'm gonna tell that you did this and tell that you did that. Wicked ass motherfuckers, right? And it says what? And they feared company with you, but the daughter of Judah would not abide your wickedness. Now therefore tell me, under what tree did thou take them a company together? Who answered, under a home tree. Then Daniel said unto him, well, thou hast lied Thou hast also lied against thy own head, for the angel of Yahweh waiteth with the sword to cut thee in two, that he may destroy thee, that he may destroy you. See? But see, this is the point though. Why? Why? Right. Because, hey, you was lying. See, so let me just go to it real quick. So my reason for going into that is pertaining to what? If you bear false witness on somebody, you supposed to receive the judgment of that they would have received due to you bearing false witness on them, right? So let's grab this real quick. Let's go to Deuteronomy 17 and around 6. You see what it says right here: administration of justice. And I'm just reading this for the simple fact that you got these Edomites, they'll call the cops on you and just say something, and then they could be bearing false witness on you, telling a bold faced lie, and then you can go to jail for that. But what's supposed to happen? If it come find out that they've been telling a lie on your motherfucking ass, they supposed to be arrested. They supposed to get the same thing done unto them, what they would have to have had done unto you. See? And this is why I read that Isaiah 10 and 1. Man, these motherfuckers they have decreed unrighteous decrees, man. Damn devils, and you gonna pay for this shit. You, your bitches, and all y'all asses. Right? Deuteronomy 17 and verse 6. What it says? At the mouth of two witnesses or three shall he that is worthy of death be put to death. But at the mouth of one witness he shall not be put to death. You see that? So you can't be convicted or anything under the guidance of just one person saying that. See? I remember a while back a brother the brother got released from prison. I think the dude did like, I'm not sure if it was 35 years or 40 years or whatever he got. He did a lot of time. A couple football numbers or whatever. Right? And then the Edomite, they say he didn't do it. He was exonerated because they found out that his DNA didn't match the person the person who did it. Right? His DNA didn't match. This damn Edomite bitch, she was the one that said, yeah, he did it, but she was lying. That bitch didn't get locked up. She didn't get locked up after they came and exonerated that brother and said that he didn't do it. Evidence didn't show that it wasn't his DNA. You know what that Edomite bitch said? She said, but he's still guilty. He didn't even touch her, but she still said he's still guilty for what happened to her. And he wasn't even one that even did it to her. See? Did they put that bitch on more charges or once she did bear false witness on that brother? Hell no. So that brother wound up losing 35, 40, whatever, how many years of his life due to a damn Edomite. One stanky dog's lying on him. See? But what the scriptures say? At the mouth of two or three witnesses shall he that is worthy of death be put to death. But at the mouth of one witness he shall not be put to death. Meaning you shouldn't be convicted for any wrongdoing based on one person's testimony. It's supposed to be two or more. See? These people is wicked as hell. Wicked as hell. The hands of the witness shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterwards all the hands of all the people, so shall thou put away evil from among you. But the point of reading that you should get the punishment what you hope that person to receive, let's go to it. Deuteronomy, the 19th chapter. Let's go down to verse 18. Right? And it says what? And the judges shall make diligent inquisition. Meaning what? That questioning, that thing that Daniel did. It shall be a diligent inquisition, meaning an investigation done to find out if the matter is true or not, right? And behold, if the witness be a false witness and had testified falsely against his brother, then shall they do unto him as he had thought to have done unto his brother, so shalt thou put away evil from among you. You see that? So if that bitch was bearing false witness on you and ain't nothing happened, then she's supposed to get the judgment. That's the righteous decree. But hey, we under the kingdom of the Edomites. All they did was establish unrighteous decrees, man. Because they unrighteous, they wicked. See? What did he say pertaining to these damn devils? What did he say? Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. They will not do it, man. They're some damn devils. But then getting into the matter with the brother said that, and my brother asked me, what should I do? Man, you get rid of that heathen bitch. Now, if she's an Israelite sister, hey, you just can't get rid of her, man. You got to work it out. You got to deal with it. If you calling yourself repenting and applying the words of Yahweh Shem Shine to your life, hey, you just can't get rid of her if she's an Israelite sister because you're causing her to be a whore. You got to deal with it. You got to work it out and you got to deal with her. If she don't commit the act of adultery on you, you got to work it out and deal with her. But when it comes to a heathen bitch, you get rid of that stanky dog. Because the same thing that applies to an Israelite woman, it ain't extended unto her. She a heathen. And I'm going to simply prove this real quick, and then I'm going to end it off. But first, let me go here. Matthew, the 5th chapter. Right? And let's go down to verse 31 real quick and get the point, right? And what did Yahweh say? He said, it had been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, except, meaning saving, meaning except for the cause of fornication, meaning adultery, cause her to commit adultery. See? And when you do that, if she didn't commit adultery on you and you get rid of that Israelite sister, you causing her to commit adultery because she didn't do nothing worthy of you getting rid of her. See? So you causing her to be a whore. And what did Deuteronomy 23 say? There shall be no whore of the daughters of Zion. See? And it says what? And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced committeth adultery. See? Meaning the woman that been put away, if you go into her, you still committing the act of adultery. Why? Because she didn't do nothing worthy of being put away. See? She's still bound to that husband. See? But when it comes to, it's not the same. When it comes to a heathen bitch, you can get rid of that damn dog. She don't have to commit the act of adultery in order for you to get. That only applies to the Israelite woman. That don't apply to no heathen ass bitch. You can get rid of that dog. If you find some displeasure in that bitch, get rid of her. See? Get rid of her. But let me read this though. Matthew 19. And let's start at 7 to 9, right? They say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement, and to put her away? He said unto him, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so. I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except to be for the same thing again, and shall marry another, meaning what? She go and lay, not the man, and she go and lay with somebody else, committed adultery, because that's what I just read it in Matthew the 5th chapter. See? But some of these pagan builders, they like to read this one because it says it's making it seem as if the man is going to commit adultery. No, it ain't talking about you committed adultery. It's talking about her, the woman. That's why I read 5 first. And it says what? And whosoever marrieth her, which is put away, do commit adultery. And that's the point. You causing her to be a whore because why? She didn't do anything that was worthy of being put away. See? But when it comes, this is pertaining to an Israelite woman. But when it goes to a heathen woman, you get rid of that stinky ass dog. See? And I'm going to prove it real quick. And I'm going to end it off. Ezra. Right? Slakia. Ezra, the 10th chapter. What they say right here? Now therefore, let us make a covenant with our power to put away all the wives and such as are born of them, according to the counsel of my Lord, and of those that tremble at the commandment of Yahweh, and let it be done according to thy law, right? So this is some of those, they're telling our people because why? Our people's going back into their stage of joining onto these heathen bitches and worshiping their idols and so on and so forth. But what did Ezra do? Ezra told them to get rid of these heathen ass bitches. No matter what, if they was worshiping idols or you was worshiping idols with them, whatever, he still said get rid of these heathen bitches. He ain't say get rid of them because they committed adultery. He said get rid of these bitches because they cause your ass to go off and sin against the Lord. So he said get rid of their asses. So it don't apply to these heathen bitches just to get rid of them, right? And I'm going to show it right now. Deuteronomy 21, pertaining to a heathen bitch. Let's go down verse 10. Deuteronomy 21:10. When thou goest forth to war, the point is in it. Take heed. Listen. When thou goest forth to war against thy enemies, and the Lord thy God had delivered them into thy hands, and thou hast taken them captive, and seest among the captives a beautiful woman, a heathen woman, and that might look like something, because ain't nobody gonna want no ugly ass heathen bitch. But it says what? And has a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife, then thou shalt bring her to thy house, and she shall shave her hair and pare her nails, and she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thy house, and shall bewail her father and mother a full month. And after that thou shalt go in unto her, and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife. A lesser wife, meaning the concubine. But what? And if she be, and if it's like it, and it shall be, if thou have no delight in her, remember that word, if thou have no delight in her, then shalt thou let her go whether she will, but thou shalt not sell her at all for money. Thou shalt not make merchandise of her, because thou hast humbled her. So it says if you don't have no delight in this heathen bitch, you can get rid of her. Now she was made your wife, but she's a lesser wife. She's a concubine, a heathen concubine. But it says what? If you have no delight in her, not that she committed adultery or anything, it says if you don't have no delight in her no more, you can get rid of her motherfucking ass. Now let's see concerning an Israelite woman, if you don't have no delight in her, can you do this? You can't do it. It's not the same. Deuteronomy 22, right? Let's grab verse 13. And it says what? Matter of fact, let's read this in the BBE translation so you can get a clear understanding, right? BBE translation, verse 13. Deuteronomy 22:13, in the BBE translation. If any man takes a wife, and having, this concerning an Israelite woman, and having had connection with her, has no delight in her. What does it say right here? And has no delight in her, and says evil things about her, and gives her and gives her a bad name, saying, I took this woman, and when I had connected with her, it was clear to me that she was not a virgin. Then let the virgin's father and mother put before the responsible man of the town in the public place, sign that that girl was a virgin, and let the girl's father say to the responsible man, I gave my daughter to this man for his wife, but he has no love for her, meaning he has no delight in her. And now he has put shame on her, saying that she is not a virgin, but here is a sign that she is a virgin. Then they are to put her clothes before the responsible man of the town. Then the responsible man of the town are to give the man his punishment. Let's come down to the point though. And it says what? Man, now what it says right now, I'm just reading 19. They will take from him 100 shekels of silver, which are to be given to the father of the girl. And this is an Israelite girl, not no heathen bitch. And it says what? Because he has given an evil name to a virgin of Israel, meaning what? A daughter of Yashala. She will go and be his wife. He may never put her away all his life. You see that? So it's not the same thing for an Israelite woman and a heathen bitch. That heathen bitch, you can kick that bitch to the rocks. Kick her ass to the gravel. But an Israelite woman, if she ain't committed the act of adultery on you, you can't get rid of her, man. You can't get rid of her. You got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. But if it's a heathen bitch, kick her ass to the gravel. And I'm going to end it off there. All praise be to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Shem Shalom.